stream. This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We have arrived in Port Mage with Maya in tow.
Speak freely. Speak your mind, Captain.
To do this quest for her. We need to find Tuaha, who is found at Port Mage.
We're back. Wonder if Wangleth's still in a mood.
I don't want fast mode on. Hey! Who's this guy?
I'm lucky to have met you, friend. You're a real good soul.
That's the guy that we rescued from down underneath Nekataka. How the fuck did he end up in Port Mage?
I'm lucky to have met you, friend. You're a real good soul.
Fresh
Race
fish.
you to the coral.
No contest.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
You are a
I will take
All
payment
right.
on trade if you do not have coin, friend.
Let's see what kind of nasty-ass fish we got here. Sorry, cat climbed over the keyboard. What? Ah, 10% discount is not a great discount. Okay, why am I buying stuff when I have no money?
Faster, you lot! Let's get off this rock!
Who are these people?
I'm on the next ship out of here. Unless you're here to kick me off the docks this time.
We could use someone like you on the crew, you know.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about where this person is that we're looking for. He's probably actually in the, No, there he is, right there. That's probably where he is. Literally right there. Anamawa clutches the hilt of a long saber sheathed at her belt, her attention moving among the passers-by without ever settling anywhere for long. She stands as motionless and watchful as an owl. She turns to Maya and flinches, shaking her head subtly.
Been a while, Twaha. You're looking healthy.
Maya attempts an easy shrug, but it comes off looking forced.
Don't say my name. Is he still here?
Waha hisses each word under her breath. She tips her head to indicate just over her shoulder. I'm going to scan the crowd and see if anything stands out. The occasional pedestrian crosses your view, but everyone seems to be going about their business without tarrying for long. Ah, insight. Of 12. Just as you decide to give up, a passing Huana raises his eyes from scribbling on a page of notes. He pockets the parchment and steps back into the obscurity of the crowd. The gesture is innocuous enough, but the speed and ease of it leave you in doubt.
You saw that too, right?
Maya nods. Waha addresses you through clenched teeth. We've grabbed someone's attention, that's for sure.
Knew it.
Her grip on the saber tightens.
Here's your shadow. I'll string him up by his thumbs before he lays a hand on you.
Palagina likes that. Shodi likes it too.
Well, he's obviously not one of ours. Unless Atsuris sent someone to monitor me. Must be working for the other side.
Waha aims an anxious glance in your direction. Other side? Maya, care to elaborate?
Not everyone in the Deadfire lays out the welcome mat for Rawatai. That shouldn't be any surprise.
She frowns, considering.
Twaha, I'm getting you out of this. We've pulled each other out of worse snags.
Maya pats Twaha on the arm, an attempt at encouragement that only causes her to flinch. Shodi likes that.
Easy to say when it's in the past. This stalker is relentless, and he is always watching.
Waha rubs her palms together. What happened last time?
Complications. But that was a long time ago.
How about everybody be all mysterious and never actually talk about anything that's going on? That'd be good. Maya shares a knowing look with
No
Twaha.
need to relive ancient history.
What can you tell me about whoever is following you? In before, they don't tell me jack shit.
He's Juana, average height, and I've caught him scribbling on a sheaf of notes. Like any good tale, he's indistinguishable from anyone else wandering around Port Maje. Probably why they picked him for the job.
Twaha's lip curls. What are you doing that has him so curious?
Company business.
Maya and Twaha blink as they say it at the same time. Okay, let's continue being all mysterious. Shodi does not like this skullduggery. Palagina does,
Company
though.
business.
Twaha clears her throat into her fist. We'll find your stalker and get rid of him, one way or another.
Sit tight and I'll get this sorted out. Whatever happens, he won't bother you again. Just try not casual.
Maya gives her an encouraging shrug.
I will stand perfectly still and fill my heart with the words of our national anthem.
That's weird. Twaha nods, resolute.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Twaha expects that she's being followed and won't accept Maya's missive until her stalker is dealt with. She described him as an average-looking Juana male.
Speak your mind, Captain.
Never mind. So now I gotta go find whoever this asshole is. Rawatai male. I guess I'll level Maya up real quick, because it's possible we'll get into combat here. Maya needs some athletics and some streetwise. Oh, she's a rogue ranger, not just a ranger? That's awesome. Alright, well in that case she could get Heal Companion, Marked Prey, Marked Prey sounds nice, especially since it takes virtually no time. Gunner would be good for her. Marksman would be good for her. Dirty fighting would be good for her. Let's take Gunner. Oh, she's gaining a grip of levels. More athletics. More streetwise. Abilities for both classes. She can take Crippling Strike and turn it into Arterial Strike. Lead when moving. Or into Debilitating Strike. Oh. Debilitating Strike. A Finishing Blow. Strike the Bell. Staggers. Penetration. Or Post, Deep Pockets, Quick Item Slots. Oh, she gets an ability for both classes, so we are going to take Debilitating Strike. And as a ranger, Let's upgrade Wounding Shot, which also hobbles, or bonus accuracy 20. I'll take the bonus accuracy. More athletics. I'll grab a little insight. Okay, now for post, I kind of want dirty fighting. And she already knows how to use the arquebus. Let's teach her how to use an arbalest also. Okay, cool. Now let's go into her AI and open her behavior editor. She's got second wind already established here. So, debilitating strike, accurate wounding shot. This looks good. She's very simple. She's got 2 moves. Well, she has escape also, but she'll use debilitating strike 5 times and accurate wounding shot 5 times. Oh, let's turn aim shot on.
Speak for
So
you.
now her accuracy is 63. She should fucking completely wreck now. Minus 20% reload time. I wish we'd saved that really nice arquebus. We could have given it to her, but I didn't think I'd really be using her. Still though, reload time. Does she really need to be wearing that armor? Yes, because it gives her gunnery. Is she benefiting from both? Yes, she's benefiting from gunnery and from gunner. Although, I mean, she's also got 20% recovery time though, so... Well, whatever. She's fine. Hold on. 0.8, 6.1. Wow, her reload time is actually longer without the armor. Interesting. Cool.
I'll put this to good use.
Well, now that she's part of the team... We're gonna switch and swap here. And her bird will go right there. And that's good. Quick save.
Just say the word.
I actually kind of do hope we get into combat now, because I really want to kind of try her out and see how she does. I think she'll be awesome. Alright. Who are we looking for?
What say, you need something?
An unassuming Amawa turns to you with a smile. Sniffling. Sniffing? Maya
That
passes
goes
you a
for
subtle
or
nod.
your fetching friend.
He smiles at Maya, winking. Study him carefully. He possesses the warm tones of an island Amawa, calm eyes, and a minute scar on his upper lip. Your close scrutiny unnerves him, and he takes a cautious step back.
That's close enough.
He scratches his ear, glancing to the left and right. You almost missed it, but you spot a smudge of ink on his right thumb and index finger. As he brings down his hand, he unconsciously pats a bulge in his pocket. Nodding to you, Maya makes it clear that she noticed it as well. What are you doing?
I am getting some air.
He gestures to the surrounding port with both hands, smiling all the while.
Likely story.
Maya folds her arms and
Do
studies
you have
him.
a problem, friend?
He glances from Maya back to you. Intimidate. Whoop! We can just straight up attack. Stay away from Twaha before I have to get personally involved. Nothing about him physically changes, but his bearing shifts from ease to something altogether more rigid as he stares you down.
You must have me mistaken for someone else. This is not a name which I know.
He shrugs. Bluff insight. Intimidate. Bluff. Of course it is. You have orders to follow her every move. He pales, glancing left and right with alarm. Because I'm honest.
No one told me to expect you. There are proper channels to discuss this.
His whisper lowers to an urgent hiss. You really need to work on the cloak and dagger routine some more. His lips press together and his hand strays toward his weapon. Oh, I dare you. I fucking dare you to pull your weapon.
Who are you? Do not waste your lies.
His eyes move up and down over your body in a calculating manner. Stop calculating me. Maya, care to take this?
Who we are isn't important. You're spying on my friend, and that stops now.
Maya raises herself up to her full height as she addresses him. Palagina likes that dutifulness. Something in Maya's tone hits him, and he regards her under a brow furrowed with deep disapproval.
Quana who conspire against their people. They are a blight on our future. You are more cancerous than any trading company.
He looks Maya up and down, shaking his head. See, I knew she was into some dodgy
Tell us
shit.
who sent you, or I'll have the hide scoured from your back.
Maya grimaces, drawing her breath in a low hiss. Shodi does like that impassionedness.
You are all coldness and hunger, the teachings of your tribe, the tradition. None of it lives on in you.
He begins to draw his weapon, his expression a mask of sorrow. I just really kind of want to waste him, but it's not in character for my character. She's trying to save your life, which is more than you're doing. He stills the movement of his hand, eyeing both you and Maya with deliberate slowness and consideration.
If I turn and go, you will not shoot me in the back?
His brow crinkles with a meager hint of worry and self-preservation. Get out of here. You never saw anything. Not Tuaha and not us.
As you say.
He nods, taking a last look at Port Mage before turning his attention to the closest available ship. I convinced Tuaha's stalker to leave Port Mage and never return. You know, while I'm here, I wonder if I can get this blessing from Wanglith again.
Watcher, do you seek a blessing from the... do you seek a blessing from...
Never mind, I can't.
Is he dead? Or must I handle everything myself?
How about you stop getting snotty with me and just say thanks for solving your quest? Tuatha crosses her arms and waits. How do you and Maya know each other? They're part of some kind of, like, underground espionage revolution plotting against the authorities or something. Don't think I'm not on to you, Maya. You're doing some dodgy shit.
There's no easy answer to that. I was her commanding officer on a number of voyages. Later, we were absorbed into the trading company and found ourselves on more even terms. I taught her how to distill mare's milk. She taught me how to read a Valian sundial. It's been a most useful acquaintanceship.
Distilling mare's milk. Nox would like that.
You could just say we're friends. Good friends.
Maya nurses her brow and sighs. Shodi likes worldliness. You don't have to worry about your tail any longer.
Is this so?
Waha blinks, saving any hope for when she hears it from
We took
Maya.
care of it, just like I said we would.
Winking, Maya holds out Atsura's missives. Waha snatches the papers away with a blur. Dutifulness, worldliness, they're loving it. Glancing over the pages, Twaha licks her thumb to turn each sheet. That's gross. Why do people do that? She nods, muttering under her breath. Lost an item.
Everything seems to be in order. I'll see to it that these are addressed in good time.
The edge of her mouth creeps up into a smile. What did Atsura send you?
I'm supposed to pass these down the line and into the next set of hands. More of what you've done here.
Spy shit. Spy shit. This is not normal fucking bureaucratic documents.
That's discretion for you.
She tips her shoulder with a lopsided shrug. That doesn't exactly answer my question.
That's all the answer I have.
Twana tips her head, studying you with genuine curiosity.
We should be going. It's been an absolute delight.
Maya clasps her hand, but Twaha winces at the
That's
contact.
enough of that, soldier. Atsura will know your performance was adequate.
She pulls back, wiping down her palm.
You,
Adequate?
Watcher. Rawatai thanks you for your service.
She bows stiffly. I don't feel great about this quest. I don't feel like I'm doing something here that I want to be doing. Maya, we're discussing what happened here later.
Yeah, I thought we would.
Shrugging, Maya delivers a hard and meaningful salute to Twaha, even as the other Rawataian turns, acting in every way a stranger. With a stalker situation handled, I was able to deliver the missive to Twaha. We're talking about this right now, Maya.
I can tell that something's on your mind, and I owe you an explanation.
Maya nods, tipping up her chin and steeling herself.
Twaha is eccentric, I know. Even in the Navy, I never knew what to make of her. You might be asking yourself why one of the tribals would be stalking her, and if that has anything to do with our little mission.
Mission? That's an interesting choice of words. Nodding, Maya sighs.
Atsura is doing important work in the Deadfire. He's bringing peace, order, bounty. Not everyone sees it that way, so he has to keep his intentions quiet.
Whenever you say not everyone sees it that way, that's code for he's doing some questionable shit.
I know the secrecy doesn't look good, but I can promise you that this is for a better Deadfire.
Shodi doesn't like that because it's skullduggery, and I don't like the skullduggery either. The stalker wasn't just some creep or thief, was he?
Probably not. Leave it to the Huana to distrust a lone Rawataian who knows her business. Doesn't surprise me that they'd want to keep an eye on outsider business, or get in the way of it.
Are you both spies? Yes, they are. Are you both spies?
If I pass information from one place to the next, does that make me a spy?
Yeah. Depending on what kind of information it is, yes, that definitely makes you a spy.
I suppose it depends on what side of the fence you're on.
Is there anything else you're not telling me? There is, and she's not going to tell me now.
Yes, of course there is, and plenty else besides. You think Atsura tells me everything?
Shodi is not pleased with this skullduggery, and neither am I.
Whatever he has planned for the Deadfire, I'm only a small part of it. But I still need to protect my part.
That's all for now.
You have every reason to be suspicious. Just trust me that this is all for the best. I wouldn't lie about that.
I barely know you. Why the fuck would I trust? Just trust me. Trust me. Why would I trust you? I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I had some questions.
I've got some answers.
Never mind, I don't.
I have exhausted my use for you. Be off.
It's not too late for me to kill you. It's
Speak
not
freely.
too late for
Say
me
the
to
word.
make your own friend kill you. Ooh, your friend is fucking you up. Well, who are we murdering now? Oh shit, we're fighting Shodi? Did Shodi just go berserk and Shodi has left the party and she's fighting us? Wow, she really disapproved of that.
Son of a cur!
Dude, Adara's beating Shodi's ass.
Between the eyes.
Who the fuck? What is this random dog? Well,
I lost it.
that happened. I don't understand who's fighting who. Oh, there's a Dawn Star.
She's just a...
Oh, I see. Everybody else that isn't her, back the fuck up. Hit her for 35. Now, I want to see how much her sneak attack hits for. Shot her for 44. With sneak attack, two-handed style, overpen. See if we can take out Wanglith. Gets her for 19, but she is debilitated for 15 seconds. Everybody else, relax. Ooh! Got her in the face for 42. She does reload that thing pretty fast.
Still got it.
Jibbed. Look at these motherfuckers. Maya is on a murder spree. You've lost minor reputation for being on a murder spree.
See that, Ishi? Still got it.
Murder spree.
See that, Ishi?
Maya going fucking nuts. Let's see what this guy's reaction is. Dead bodies everywhere. He doesn't even care, does he? Alright. So obviously we're not doing all that. I just had to see what would happen. Shodi left the party and attacked us immediately. That was kind of rude of her. Maya had no problem fucking killing her own friend, though. Oops. Guess that's something they didn't code for. They figured you would never ever do that. That is a pretty bird. Alright, we're done with Port Mage. Port Mage round 2.
Fresh fish.
Here's my ship.
Do I hear a tavern? We picked the right island to get marooned on.
Here's my ship. Alright, leave town by sea. Still got my buff. Alright, time to swap out. Bye, Maya. Welcome back, Aloth. Dude, I have no money. I'm at 395. It's not good. Hey, whoa, where the fuck did we get this cloak? Greater deflection? What? 92 deflection is pretty good. So here's a plus. Where did we get this cloak? Maybe she just gave it to us as a reward or something. Plus 4 deflection. She's got one. She's got that one. Although maybe she should have the deflection one instead. Take her up to a 6, and then I'll wear this one. He's just got a plain cape. Dude, I have a 95 will. I dare you to fucking try to charm or dominate my character. 61 deflection, 70, 92. 92! At this point, his deflection is so... Well, I can't do modals or anything on him right now, but... Okay, what's next? I think what's next is to go to Asongo. Oh, but I think there's one thing I want to do on my way there. Lost dues in good faith. Go to this ancient temple right here. Yeah. So we're going to do lost dues in good faith now. By going to this place. Not that 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 place. Definitely not that place. Not that. Yes, that place. Not that place. Not that place. None of those places. No, by going to Oathbinder's Sanctum. That's where we're headed. Off we go. Disila. Still got my buff. Still got my buff. Still got my buff. Still got my buff. Still got it. Still got it. Still got it. Seems to be lasting a long fucking time, considering... Well, we'll find out when we get off the... Oathbinder's Sanctum. Okay, so... What do we know about this quest? We're looking for this Oswald guy. We read his journal. Someone's following him. He's got the weird drawing of Wodaka's crown in his journal. Khan heard about this temple to Wodaka. She thinks he was kidnapped and taken there by whoever's been stalking him. Okay. Good. Let's go. I do love me a nice ziggurat. After hours spent wandering through the desert, you stumble into a lush oasis nestled against the base of a massive pyramid. You search for an entrance and finally spy one at the very top of a long staircase. It's a tough climb, but that doesn't stop you. What's wrong with her? Oh, that's the injury that she got from doing the Audra Pillar thing. System shock. It's a tough climb, but that doesn't stop you. Drenched in sweat, you finally enter the welcome shade of the room at the top of the pyramid. Lost dues in good faith. I found the temple Khan told me about. With any luck, Oswald's inside and still alive. Or at least his money is still on his corpse. Oh right, we're really just trying to get 5,000 coppers from this guy. That's why she's looking for him. Or we're back to our normal formation here. Except we're supposed to be like that. He could almost afford to do half sword because he's got so much deflection at this point that losing 15 would be like not unthinkable. And now he's got 11 armor also. Dare is a great tank.
I trust you. Someone really ought to be tending those.
Judging by the lit candles on the altar in the pyramid's entrance, it seems someone has been here recently. Question mark? Magnifying glass? It won't actually let me examine that. That's the exit. That's some stairs down.
Hey.
The eyes of this statue seem to follow you wherever you walk. Fuck Wotica.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta be like, fuck Wotica. Wotica. This place looks cool. I like the way those stairs look. With like the light coming down and everything. You know what? I'm sick of that little dog. I hate that little dog. I mean, I'm not going to stop using its buffs. I'm just going to turn it off. So you can't see it.
I shall.
Good shadows. The statue decorating this small shrine has been dusted and polished to a shine. Okay, so there's definitely cultists here. It's not abandoned. This door is stuck fast. Guess that's better than it being stuck slow. There's gonna be some undeads in here or something, huh? Some spirits? Well, there is a spirit, but it's not the kind I was thinking. Not hostile, apparently.
You hear that? Whispers in the darkness. Whispers from the grave.
Nice that they got a whole room where their skeletons can relax.
Ha! A whole room where their skeletons can relax. Nice. The translucent visage of an Orlan glows before you. At your approach, it shimmers. You are swallowed by a tide of bewilderment. I'm gonna reach for the soul. As your mind strains toward the confused soul, the presence of other spirits begins to prick at the edge of your awareness. You sense their rage is directed not only at the bright soul, but at your intrusion. A rush of grisly images flash before you, sadistic murders, violent torture, and worse. A din of spiteful whispers assaults your mind as the depraved souls relive their gruesome crimes. They take glee in the terror of their victims. The confusion of the bright soul lessens. Emboldened by your presence, it shines with a steady azure glow. The whispering souls retreat to the shadows. Your mind clears. You extend your perceptions to the bright soul, and it reaches out to you in turn. The world slips away. You wake with a start, unable to breathe. Someone covers your mouth with their hand, their grip so tight you can taste the salt in their sweat. You're hauled from your bed by 3 dark figures. They drag you screaming down the stairs and toss you into the road. So they're abducting people to use for human sacrifices here. You stumble to your feet, only to be painfully thrown back down. Taut ropes bite into the flesh of your wrists. "Murderer!" accuses one. "Betrayer!" shouts another. Your neighbors watch from their windows, mouths agape. None of them come to help. They turn away as you scream their names. You feel a jolt on the back of your head, and darkness envelops you. When you come to, your knees ache against cold sandstone. You betrayed nothing, killed no one. Confusion and pain swirl in each panicked plea. Hardened eyes stare back at you through slits in an expressionless mask. You find no reprieve in them. Words are spoken but lost within the rhythmic pounding in your head. This can't be happening. Oh, but it is. The masked figure demands justice. A sword swings and you feel the hot bite of steel against your neck. Oblivion rolls over you like a tide. Abruptly, you find yourself back in the ruin, The confused spirit pleads to you without words, its shimmering glow almost childlike.
If you've seen what you need to see, Watcher, I'd like to fulfill my duty and reap this soul. Will you allow it?
Shodi raises her lantern, eager. The light slices eerily across her face. Go ahead. With a rattling shake, the lantern's otherworldly light flares, and the soul is sucked inside. A hard shudder racks Shodi forward, and she moans, sweat beading on her brow. Jealous whispers return with renewed malice. Now we gotta fight some spirits. The guilt of the damned bears down upon you, an unholy chill that seeks deep into your bones, your very marrow running cold as ice. Unnatural shadows dance in the darkness around you.
Hey.
Yup. We got some shadows. Alright. First thing that needs to happen is a dire blessing needs to occur for my people. There's more of them appearing. Let us call upon holy power. Let's puppet master that one. That one's dominated. Let's paralyze this one back here. Guess we win. Some golden oblaze, some rune powder and Huana Mahe, a little hidden skull thingy with some garnets, potion of Ringrim's repulsive visage and some Azada Nui shells. Yeah, see, I can tell I'm already over-leveling this place. Because you were meant to come here a lot earlier, I think. And I'm already level 9, so I'm probably overpowering this place. And for some reason, I can't change level scaling. Alright, this should open this. Apparently there's another floor down. The dark room. Hey, we could develop our photographs while we're here. That's convenient. There we go. Further down we go. Is this him? Dangerous creatures have made this sacred place their home. If it is Wodoka's will that they remain, it is not our place to disturb them. Further, remember that we are not here as looters. Anyone caught thieving will meet the Strangler's justice. Let Kudwina's death be an example to you all. Inquisitor Lodwin. Based on a note I found on a corpse, It seems someone named Inquisitor Lodwin is the leader of whatever group is currently occupying this pyramid. Dead end? Yeah, dead end. Day 104, hour 18. Really? It's been fucking 5 days? And that in buff is still on me? But I thought for sure they disappeared faster than that before. We just started some shit. What are we fighting? Beetles. Okay. You know what I like in a beetle? Being dominated.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
I'm going to have nightmares.
More beetles.
For weeks.
Charmed for 46.6 seconds! Holy shit. Oh, there's a grub burrow up here. These burrows are kicking out beetles like a motherfucker. Sakuruna crits for 52! With a normal shot from her bow. That's kind of nuts. Okay, she's got extra might right now because of... Well, she doesn't have might. She has Devotions for the Faithful on, Prayer for the Spirit, and Dire Blessing. Oh, man. Good damages. Sakuruna just one-shotted that thing with a normal bow shot. It literally died before.
Perfect.
I'm destroying all the burrows. Alright, we won. Or not. Dude, Mule Kick. Crit for 33 and jibbed. I don't understand.
Certainly.
Is there another thing over here kicking out monsters?
Come now, step into the light.
I guess that's it, right? Man, we're too overpowered now. We're too overleveled, and there's really nothing I can do about it. Ooh, what was the enchant that I was gonna do as soon as I got a Carapace? Because I just got a Carapace. Bunch of larvae. Scepter and a robe. Some Obsidian Spall. Ah, it's a bigger version of Obsidian Flakes. I need to... That requires a carapace, but that's not the thing I was thinking of. What else can be enchanted? Not this. What else was I gonna enchant? Saints War armor? Shodi's lantern? Wasn't Shodi's sickle, I'm sure. Oh, it's probably... it's probably Adair's new shield. Adair has so many uniques. It's fucking just dripping with uniques. It wasn't the gladiator sword, no. It wasn't Min's fortune, because I don't really give a shit about that sword. It definitely wasn't St. Draga's skull. Might have been Duskfall, though. It was Duskfall. It was this drawing parry, which is super fucking cool, but I don't have 3,000 copper to do it now. Oh, and I want Luminous Harmony, but I don't have Awakened Adra or Living Steel. Okay, I think we're in a good way here. Some baby pearls. Feel a soft breeze blowing through the crack in the stones above. Another deserted cat. So many pets. Peter, the cat. AoEs do more damage. And AoEs are bigger, but we don't really use any AoE attacks almost ever, so it's not what we want in our life right now. Sporelings? Oh fuck, dank spores. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is back up to about here.
Lava room beyond.
I'm gonna drop the DB. And the holy power.
There's a weapon. Lava beyond seek.
We just lost all of our buffs. Oh, because combat's over.
Like.
Okay. Some dank spores, some dank memes. Now we're going in.
Hey.
Yeah, I see there's dank spores here. Let's go. Yeah, I still see there's dank spores here. Let's go. Alright, I need to immediately dominate a dank spore. Immunity to intellect afflictions. I will not be dominating a dank spore. Can I mental bind a dank spore? Pallegina just got confused. It said she was charmed for a second. And it resisted paralyzed, so it's only immobilized, which is useless against it. Hold on a second. Does she have resistance to... -5 intellect. Okay. Does she have... Oh, she does. She has Vigilant Rakori. So that means instead of getting charmed, she was only confused. That's so good, because it would have sucked for her to be charmed. She would have been tearing our ass. Alright, well, all my spells are useless against them. Well, I could blind one, but let's just do some buffs. Unfortunately, Pallegina ran out of the buff, which is disappointing. Holy power. Segaruna crits for 42. I kind of feel like just dropping some sunbeams. Alright, that turned out to be way easier. I remember dank spores being scary in the first game. But these dank spores... like... that dank spore has a 64 fortitude. Bestiary. Bats, beetles, imps, dank spores, sporelings we read about. See, it says they're only level 5. These giant mushrooms stand nearly as tall as adult Amawa and are topped by a broad and colorful cap. Their enormous weight is only held upright by the dozens of roots surrounding their base. Dank spores are unique among their kind in their appetite for the souls of living creatures. They often grow and move in groups along the forest floor, searching for weakened or exhausted travelers who are unable to fend off their attacks. Once they find a host, they bind to it. and supply it with the basic nutrients required to keep it alive while they absorb its essence. Dank spores are extremely hostile once they find a host. They will attack anything that gets close to their meal with their poisonous, barbed roots. Dank spores feed on the most corrupt and splintered energy of a soul first, continuing until the host is nothing but a soulless husk. This makes dank spore flesh useful to experienced apothecaries as a cleansing agent in soul purification medicines and techniques. Improperly applied, however, this treatment can lead to amnesia and, in extreme cases, soul fracturing. Okay, we've met a lot of types of enemies so far. Well, I can't believe we did that with nobody getting charmed or dominated. A fine battle axe, a lot of dank spores. A lot of dank spores. I like how they just have a hole here and they've got some parallaxing out there. Makes it feel more like a real place. I mean, like, killing those things gets Sekaruna 19 experience each. The flooded room. I'm trying to figure out how to get to... Oh, right here. Where the actual cult is.
What happened?
Bar, flint and tinder, and a torch. Ooh, there's another level down. Another side room right there. Also, was there any other way I could go over here? Doesn't look like it. Turquoise and Azada Nui. What is this? The crush of time has significantly weakened this section of wall. You feel a slight breeze coming through the cracks between the stone. You suspect that the wall will come right down with a little bit of force. Let's use a pry bar. We have several of them. You start to put leverage on the pry bar and the wall begins to tremble. If you continue, there will be no way to get out of the way without collapsing the wall on yourself. Stop using the pry bar. Let's attempt to break down the wall. It's a might thing. So it's Adair's job. Oh, he failed. You needed a 21? Oh, he just got injured. Wrenched shoulder, -3 might. Adair charges into the wall, but it doesn't budge. Adair stumbles back, grimacing in pain. Adair was injured. Well, that's shitty. You managed to pull the wall down, but it collapses right on top of you. Oh, major injury is fucking terrible. Can I get someone else to use that pry bar so that it doesn't have to happen to my character? Wonder if we have any way to raise his might. Well, we're not gonna raise it 5 fucking points. Actually, I could raise it 5 points if we were in combat.
Hey.
He wrenched his shoulder. Oh my god, that's awful. It's simply awful. Don't know if worth it.
Sure.
Really? For this? For this? I took those injuries? That was... I mean, I thought there'd be a unique back there or something. Or something good, but nope. Shitty treasure. All you had to do was suffer some injuries to get it. Alright, let's see what's up next. This is like the 3rd floor down of this place. 4th floor down. Surprised we're not running into many traps. There's one.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. What happened?
I love how far away I detect the traps from. That's a huge improvement over the first game. I mean, I assume it's based on my extremely high perception, so that's why I detect them from so far away. That's how I think it works.
As you like.
Which I really like.
Yes, certainly. I shall make it so. What have here? Now something.
I love how I just said I'm surprised we're not running into any traps, and then fucking mad traps. All the traps.
I shall make it so.
She's just gonna sneak and scout ahead and look for traps. Ooh, Rotgast. I wonder how much health a Rotgast has. Well, a standard Rotgast It's 172, so I won't be one-shotting it with any. Well, she doesn't even have sneak attack. I'm a rogue. I'm not a rogue.
I shall.
Dead end. Let's go deal with these rotghasts.
That's it.
Breath I cannot indeed.
That's it.
Sunbeam! Sunbeam! Nice. I should have put the game on Path of the Damned. Guessing by the thick layer of dust on these stone slabs, they haven't been used recently. Actually, it probably wouldn't be nearly as easy if I had scaling on. Complain about scaling again. It really is a very unfortunate bug. The water roils with the teeming of countless tiny maggots. This the dead end? Yep. Or is it? It's very dark in here. Jade and a balloon. Facade shell. Facade shell, balloon. Just a little treasure room. I'm up to 1800 again, and I was down to like 400, so it's good.
Something I can do?
Let's bring his torch out so we can actually fucking see.
At once.
Oh, here's the cult. The giant statue of
By decree of the Queen
Utica.
that was and the will of the Steel Garrote, you will meet justice. Kneel, Oswald, and be tried for your crimes.
Wait! I can pay you. I can make you all rich. Just let me go.
Looks like I showed up at just the right time.
Deaf ears,
All right.
Oathbreaker.
We're gonna go
see- Only to exact Wodaka's
They say this
justice.
is an illegal trial, and now they're on trial.
I didn't do anything.
But
You
Dale's got a
stand
plan.
accused of the crime of oath breaking. What say you?
I haven't broken any oaths. I swear, you have the wrong man.
Did you not betray Adir, your country of birth, during the War of Defiance?
What? But that was over 150 years ago.
Then you freely admit your crime.
No, it's not what you think. Duke Hadred, he forced me. I had no choice.
Oswald of Adir, the court of Wodaka.
I think she was about to execute him. As you enter the large chamber at the bottom of the pyramid, you notice a sizable group of well-armed people dressed in raiments of the steel garrote. In the center of the group kneels a man bound at the wrists. He looks around wildly. His eyes widen when they fall on you. Before the kneeling man towers an imposing woman, her face obscured by the severe lines of a Wodakan mask. We're about to kill all these motherfuckers.
You intrude on the deliberations of the court of Wodaka, outsider. Choose your next actions carefully, lest the queen that was turn her gaze to you as well.
Motherfucker, I have literally met Wodaka and talked with her. So, stop acting like you're important. The man on the floor is an elderly elf clad in dirty clothes, his face contorted in the expression of a cornered animal.
Oh, thank the gods, please. Get me out of here. They're mad. They're all mad.
No, I'm gonna kill them all. Don't even trip.
They mean to put me on trial for oath-breaking, of all things. They say I betrayed the Idiran Empire, but I haven't been back there in over 100 years.
Be silent, or I will make you so.
The Inquisitor snarls at Oswald.
State your purpose now, or die with him.
I remember these masks from the first game. She turns her steely gaze on you. Through the slits in her mask, you can just see the glint of her eyes. This man shirked a large debt. I'm here to collect.
Such a debt is but further evidence against the accused. Thank you for your testimony. Trespassing upon these sacred hearings is an offense punishable by death. Of this crime, you are guilty.
Oh, please come try to fucking enforce.
You shall meet your end here, in the holy court of Wodaka, as will he. I pray your soul learns from your mistakes on its next turn about the wheel.
Yeah, whatever. It's cool that those were your last words. Alright, so we've got assholes. Being assholes. Let's get the dire blessing going. Let's puppet master this fucking neophyte back here. I'm in a dangerous spot. Alright, he's dominated. I need to bounce. Holy power.
Take you!
Switching to my sword. Get her! Get her! Yes! I killed somebody, Kith, with my sword. It should be happy now. 1 out of 1. Woo! Alright. Now let's quit fucking around with the sword and go back to kicking ass. Oh. They're all dead. Except for this one that I dominated. It's about to wear off.
Spot on.
Holy shit! She just jibbed that fucker for 70 damage. Actually, 79 damage. Modweir. Talk with Modweir.
That was amazing. You're so great at killing things. I mean, really great. Wow. I feel incredible. Can we do it again?
My sword has now gone up to level 2. Now I gotta deal 1500 damage to Kith enemies. If I have to do it with the sword, that will never ever ever happen. If I can do it with anything, then that might eventually happen. Plus 2% action speed on scoring a hit till end of combat stacks up to 15 times. Okay. Not bad.
What do you want?
Who is your owner?
A much better swordswoman than you, to start.
How'd you come by these skills?
Killing troublesome animancers, most. She was an agent of Dunnard Row, at least for a while.
Who
Her
were
name
you
is
before you were
Eothas.
put in this sword?
None of your god's damn business.
Animats rarely retain their consciousness, let alone their memories. You're different.
Nice of you to notice. I was
We've
a
been through
ruler
this.
beyond compare. Handsome, just...
Oh,
excuse me?
impressed.
Sarcasm. In truth, I don't know who I was. So far as I can remember, good.
Alright. Bye.
As you like.
Alright, we got a robe, we got a scepter, we got a dark gray cape. We got another dark gray cape. We've got a bunch of shitty gear. Now we got a cowl of the piercing gaze. Alright, so that's the only good item. There's one good item here. One potentially good item. Alright. Let's take a look at it. What we've got... This mask bearing the severe visage of Wodaka once belonged to the great Adiran theorist of justice, Aethra Swordafall, known by her contemporaries as the Iron-Fisted Philosopher. Ooh, philosopher. It was forged of ore harvested by debtors and penitents in the vast corrective pit mines of the Adiran Empire. That is some questionable shit. That's really good for me because I really like the skills and stuff that it adds to. Will it stack with everything else I have? Perception, religion, insight. Right now I'm looking at 22, 3, and 8. I look ludicrous now.
That will do nicely.
23, 4, and 9. It does stack with everything else. Sweet. And we'll just hide that. Oh, I can make it purple, though. I still don't like it. Okay. Hold on a second. Can I change the color? Well, not his. He doesn't need to, but can I change the color on these by hiding and unhiding? Not really. He's got the little red hat band. I'm gonna hide my cloak too. I kind of like her no cloak, no hat, no bullshit kind of look.
Of course.
Well, here's a huge-ass statue of Woodaka, who can frankly go fuck herself. This statue of Woodaka extends so far below you that you can't see its feet. Let's rob the altar. Scroll. Here's a book that I read. It's weird that there'd be a book about Andra on the Woodican altar. I've already read that book. We'll talk to Oswald now.
I owe you a debt too large to repay, stranger.
He wrings his hands and gives you a shaky smile.
How did you ever find me all the way out here? Did Inalis send you?
Khan sent me after you.
That tenacious little wretch. I owe her my thanks. And a drink. Several drinks. And a fair bit of money, too.
Yeah, you owe her 5K. He grimaces, his broad brow furrowed with deep wrinkles.
Those steel-garrote zealots have been after me for decades. Good riddance.
Now that you're safe, I should be off.
Wait! Don't just leave me here. How am I supposed to get off this cursed island without a boat? Maybe I could join your crew?
Okay, welcome aboard.
Thank you, my friend. I owe you a debt twice over.
He gives you a toothy grin and stands a hand's breadth taller. And then he goes running off by himself into possibly dangerous part of the temple that we haven't even... Fucking maniac. Oswald. Well, he's not really good at anything. He can be a navigator, though. It'd be good to have a backup navigator. Let's see. We've got a backup cook and deckhand. We've got a backup surgeon and deckhand. We don't need Arena, really. She's kind of the so we'll replace Arena with Oswald. Even though I hate to get rid of Arena since she was part of the original crew. I'd rather have a backup surgeon than a backup extra cook, though, because I already have mad cooks. She can be a cook. He can be a cook. We have our actual cook. So we're heavy on cooks. What we're not heavy on is surgeons. And we're really not heavy on navigators, so... I do want Oswald on the team, and Arena, unfortunately, is to go to Rest Town. Caretaker's quarters. Hey, is this another stairway up? It's interesting. Well, before we go up those stairs, which might lead to another area of the previous level that we didn't get to before, I want to go back here and see what's over this way. So there could be more monsters and more treasure this way.
Yeah?
Let's pull out the green torch. Since he's the one in front, it's good to have some light in the front. Then he can just switch as soon as we get into some shit. This looks ominous. Well, we got into some shit. $43.5. 47.8. I hate when Pallegina runs out of this buff. Okay, oh, greater black oozes. Alright. About to get greater black charmed. Dominated. Wait, what happened to me? Oh, it's immune. I guess nothing happened to me, but yeah, I guess I'm fine. Alright, fine then. Fuck it. We're dropping sunbeams. I think we just won the battle, didn't we? What does Devotions for the Faithful even do? Like, literally, what does it do? Oh, it gives a huge amount of accuracy. And some might.
I hear you.
Rauatai scale armor. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, that is cool looking. I mean, nobody on my team's gonna wear that shit because it only gives 7 points of armor. It's really cool looking though. It would be nice to find some, like, superb Rauatai scale armor or something.
Oh, very nice.
The Zorup chitters angrily. Am I about to get another Zorup in my crew? Because that'd be awesome. Nah, this one doesn't have a name. We're being led into a trap, obviously. It's not my first rodeo, Zorup. Joke's on you, though. We're a bunch of motherfuckers. That is a shit ton of Zorups.
Certainly.
Alright, Zorup champion. Time for you to join the ranks. Maybe I should... I got some priests back there. No, I want the champion. Champion's dominated. Dude, those priests got fucking melted. Let me take this worm. Worm's charmed for 37 seconds. Oh my god, dude. We just did... Well, they're just Zorups, so I guess I shouldn't get too excited. We're fucking annihilating these extremely low-level creatures. Alright. Everybody on this asshole. Not so tough when you're dominated, are you?
I cannot skip through.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
You know, if that had level scaled up to my level, that might have been a pretty meaningful encounter, because that was a lot of dudes. So many Zorop tongues, Zorop spears, fangs, Zorop quarterstaffs, medium shields, leathery wings. So pretty much just all a bunch of crap. But, you know, it'll sell for a little bit.
Yeah?
Thief's putty, nice, that's valuable. It's called Ordinary Sword. It's not that ordinary, though, because we can examine it. It's literally called Ah, fuck, a crash. It's been a long time since I had one. Damn. And this looks like the kind of crash that makes me have to restart my whole PC. Not cool. Not